Hi guys, Bryan here with Mag Vortex. Hey, I want to reach out and thank our buddy Bryan in Houston, Bryan with an I, for sending along this lovely oscilloscope, brand new, nice little digital oscilloscope, so we can measure some of the outputs and see what's going on with my two generator prototypes and investigate more in detail the voltage multiplication potentials of these segmented discs. Anyway, look, I was fooling around and getting ready to do some work on this machine here, and I have my leads set up across the radius of the disc, and they're fed straight now into the oscilloscope, which you can see is showing a really nice flat signal. And we can power up this disc and watch the oscilloscope change. Let's back up. We can see everything here. There. Notice the elevation of the line showing the direct relationship between RPM and voltage. So as we come to a rest, the line goes back down to 0, and as we turn it back on, the line raises up. We have some chatter in here. We have some little spikes occurring irregularly. That's a result of the sliding brush on the copper. So there's a little bit of noise there, but it's a really flat line indicating a true DC source, which is what it is, true DC source. But an interesting thing happened, because now I want to demonstrate what happens if we counter rotate the magnet on the other side, our primary field source over here, this giant neodymium magnet. But a funny thing first happened, which is now that we're at rest and there's 0 volts on the device, I have a RC, look, I have an RC radio here that controlled power supplies to these motors. There were 2 power supplies to these two motors, driven by this RC unit, and that's how this machine was originally constructed in 2001. But I've just discovered, thanks to the new oscilloscope, that when I turn this radio on, watch the scope. Whoa! I get a massive amount of radio noise. And you can see as I move the antenna closer to the magnet, it gets worse. And if I come out away from the magnet, it goes back to 0. So here I am back away from the magnet. I've got a flat line, moving the antenna up towards it. Wow, look at that signal. So I can't really use this radio unless it's a large distance from the device. But thanks again, Bryan, for the oscilloscope, learning new things every day.